Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. So, I didn't sleep well because I think, moms never sleep well when our babies are sick. Charlie woke up and said her head was still hurting, but now she's okay. She's been watching TV. She ate some Rice Krispies, so we'll see. But, when they're not well, you're not well. It's like you're connected and you can't function. So anyway, we'll see how she does for the rest of the day, or at least the morning. My shoulder hurts. So, sidebar, somebody who had never watched Coffee Talk before sent me a message and was like, listen, I watched some of your videos and I love what you're trying to do, but you talk too much. I was like, is this real? Is this happening right now? You really should try to keep your videos to 3 or 4 minutes. And I thought, okay, well, that's not how I do things. These are my friends. I get to talk to them once a day. I'm going to talk to them. So go scratch. So I said, listen, you start your own digital series. You get a national sponsor. You tour all over the country. You put yourself out there as openly and honestly as you can every morning. And I'll watch you in 3 minutes. Do you. And then she wrote me back and was like, all right, perhaps it was a little harsh. I was like, I don't care. My kid's sick. I gotta go. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Okay, so I realized something. So I'm on a group text, which is basically, we all know, like being held hostage. But I'm on a group text and everybody's talking. One person is like, oh, I have such a busy day tomorrow, and proceeds to lay out what she has to do. The next person texts back and is like, no, I have such a busy day tomorrow. I have X, Y, and Z to do, and I still didn't do blankety blank from last week. And another person's like, well, I didn't do what I was supposed to do from last week, and I had to reschedule 2 meetings, and I thought, so my first thought is, why is everybody so disorganized and inefficient? Why is nobody getting their stuff done? But then I realized what was happening was suddenly we were competing for who was busiest. Literally, it became like a competition, almost like how busy you were and how much you had to do became your like badge of honor. It somehow, instead of meaning that you were inefficient or disorganized, it meant you were like needed and important because you were so busy. And I thought, I don't know how to keep up with this. I'm busy too. I'm so busy. Like, I don't know what, because my mind is trained to believe that when you're not getting your stuff done and things are just rolling over and carrying over and you've got 80,000 unanswered emails, that these are not good things in a professional setting. That these are signs of inefficient time management. That's how my mind is trained to think. But everybody else was sort of like, well, I've got, 2,557,000 bazillion unread emails and I'm so busy. And I was like, they're bragging. It's almost like they're trying to one up each other. When did the shift become like, when you have too much on your plate, it means it becomes a sense of feeling like needed? Because busy has become like a culture for us, right? Like everything is, I'm so busy. And I definitely have fallen into that at times. There are days where I'm like, there's so much to get done. I physically cannot be in 7 places at one time. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I guess because I come from the old school mentality of, I don't know, like that it isn't desirable to leave projects unfinished. That for me, I don't like anybody to know when I don't get stuff done. I'm like, I have to go back to that tomorrow, but I'm not going to say anything. But they were like, oh, I started a project and last week and still haven't gotten back to it. And I'm thinking, for what client? Who are you not getting your work done for? Like, why are you bragging about this? But I realized that we have now, everything is a competition. We have, even our busy lives have become a competition. I noticed that moms, when they talk about their weekends, we have 4 birthday parties and we have to do this and we're going here. And I think, I'm thinking, oh, we have 1 birthday party. I don't think that makes me feel less than, but I could see how other moms could maybe feel bad about that. Like, oh, well, why do you guys have 4 birthday parties and we only have 1? I don't know, but I just feel like everything has become a competition. Like, even our inability to manage our time properly, which shouldn't be something that we celebrate, has become a badge of honor. It's become like, I'm so needed. I'm so busy. I have so much to do and so many birthday parties and so many projects that I need to do. And I'm like, okay. So if you are out there and you feel like you're drowning, know this, you are definitely not the only one. I think we are all drowning in our own ways. I don't necessarily know that we should celebrate that because I don't know what that teaches our kids. Like, I don't want my children to find value in busy. It's a culture that is tearing our families apart because we can't even focus on our kids because we're so busy. Does that make sense? It's like we're getting wrapped up in who has more to do and who's got more demands on their time, and that's not really what's important. I don't think. Anyway, I just thought, wow, this is a thing now. Like, we are competing with each other for who is busier, who has more. I've got to go to soccer practice, then we've got gymnastics, and then it's like, okay, so your life is blessed and full of fun things for your kids to do. I don't want to feel like you're competing with me for who has more after school activities and birthday parties. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and if you've experienced this at all or even heard it, or maybe I just got trapped in a group text message this morning that I was like, okay, so everybody's inefficient and overworked and super busy, but I don't want to compete about it. Like, can I help? How about I help you get stuff done? Anyway, it's Thursday. I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I love you so much, and thank you for the way that you love Charlie. All my kids, thank you. Have a great day.